Hi, this video is going to walk you through how to use the Canvas Conferences feature to interact with students in any of your Canvas courses. So you'll see here I am in a Canvas course. If you look at my course navigation bar along the left, I have conferences down here. An important thing to note is that next to conferences right now I have an I with a slash through it. That actually means I'm not going to be able to use conferences. I could get one set up, but the students in my class would not be able to access it and use it. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that conferences is navigable. So we are going to scroll down to settings and go into our course settings, and then choose your navigation list along the top. Find conferences. If you had that I with a slash through it, it's going to be down here in the disabled features. So find conferences, click on the three dots, choose enable. Now it should pop up here. An important step is to still scroll back down to the bottom of the screen and click save. If you miss this step, it won't enable conferences. So now I've clicked save, and you will notice over here that conferences no longer has the I with a slash through it. To start a new conference, you'll click on conferences. You're going to click on the blue plus conference button. Title your conference whatever you would like to title it. You're not going to change anything here. Here you can set the duration for your conference, or you can just put no time limit. You can also choose to enable recording for your conference if you want to record it. Down here under members, you can choose to invite all course members. That's going to invite everyone that's in the course. So that will also invite parents if they're in as observers. So what you're going to want to do if you don't want your observers to be joining the conference, you can click remove all course observer members, and that will solve that. And then if you don't want to invite everyone and you want to target specific students, you can come into the list and choose the specific students that you want to join you in your conference. I'm just going to choose one student to test for this video, so I'm going to choose that student. Scroll down and click update. Now you'll notice here under new conferences, I have the conference listed here and I have the button to start. An important thing to note is once you create the conference, everyone in this course is going to get notified that there's a conference available, even if it hasn't started. So when it comes to planning conferences several days out, it's usually better to go ahead and just create the conference right before you're ready to start it. So I'm going to go ahead and start this conference. So I'm going to click start. It's going to launch an extra window that's going to take me into the big blue button. It's going to ask how I want to join the conference. If someone's just needing to listen, then they can choose listen only. Most likely you're going to be interacting and want to hear how things are going, so you'll choose to join with microphone so people can hear you. It's going to ask, are you sure you want to allow the use of your microphone? Yes, we do, so click allow. It's going to run a test. You can hear it right now. It's testing me in echo. As long as you don't hear a lot of feedback, you'll click yes. If you do hear a lot of feedback when you're doing that or once you join the conference, the best fix for this is updating your Chrome browser. So if you don't, like I said, if you get that feedback, you're going to update your Chrome browser. So now you'll see that I'm in the conference. There's no one else in the conference right now. I'm the only user. Users are loaded here. You also have this public chat column here. You can just minimize it and then get the big full screen. Now, if you want to have your face appear like you would in like a Zoom, you can come down here to the camera and share your webcam. Click on that. It's going to ask, do you want to allow? We do, so click allow. It's going to double check and then click start sharing. So now it's going to load my camera up here, and then as more people join, they would load here as well. So I'm going to switch windows into a student, the student that I joined the conference, have them join the conference. Since it's me, you'll see two of my faces, but one will say Jeremy Sullivan, and then the other one will say A.D. Sullivan, the student's name. So I'm going to switch into the class as a student. I'm going to click on conferences. It shows that this conference has started. Click join. It's going to walk the student through the same processes that I just did. We're going to join, we're going to allow everything. So now it shows that the student has joined and they're here by microphone. If I come down and choose the webcam and allow it, now we'll see that both people are in here. So you see one is me and then one is the student account. So when it comes to using some of the other cool features here in web conferences, you'll notice down here, there's a feature here to share your screen. So you can share whatever you're doing with on your screen. If you have a lesson or a slide deck that you're showing, you can pull that up, choose share screen. You get a screen that says, do you want to share? Are you sure you want to share? You can share your entire screen. You can just share one of the application windows that's open, or you can share a specific Chrome tab. So see, you'll notice now my screen is here. We have a lot of Inception stuff with screens within a screen within a screen. And then down here you can easily stop sharing your screen. So I've shared my screen. You can come over here. I can access these options here and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Now we're back to this. Over here, this plus gives you some actions. You can come over here, you can start a poll, upload a presentation, or share an external video. You'll notice when I'm here, I also have access to my tools over along the right. This will allow me to annotate certain things. So I could load a presentation and then annotate it. I can undo that annotation, I can clear it all, or a really cool feature is I can use the whiteboard. So see how it says turn on multi-user whiteboard? Click on that. Now, when I come over here to the slide, here's my whiteboard. I can grab my tools. I can play around with any of that stuff there. So that's a quick overview of how you can use Canvas conferences to make that nice face-to-face connection with your kiddos. And if you have any questions, as always, be sure to reach out to your learning specialist. Thank you.